Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you asked for some videos in English, at least sometimes once a month. I think somebody said once a week. I think once a week is too much, but maybe once a month or once within 2 to 3 months. That's fine. You know, I can do that. I don't think I have a problem with that, but honestly, I don't know what to talk about because I don't want to answer any questions that you guys send me, because not everybody understands English, and if I provide some information, valuable information, that has to be in Russian because everybody needs to understand it. That's just the way, this is just the way I'm thinking about it. So, welcome to my second pointless video in English that will have absolutely or almost no value. It is Friday, September 12th, and I'm going home from work. Friday is the best day of the week because you know that next 2 days you don't have to go to work and you don't have to bother with anything that is job related. I might go to airport, but as you all know, my airport job is almost pointless and I have to do nothing there. There's nothing I should do there. Just drive around, relax, and maybe make more videos for YouTube. Who knows? Maybe not. Actually, not at this time because I'm going to JFK this week. But I will be there in the afternoon and I have a lot of friends there, so I won't have any time to make videos because I socialize left and right during the afternoon hours. Those videos that you have seen already from the airport, they were made in the morning because in the morning I don't really hang around with anybody. I don't hang out with anybody. I just chill in the car, and this is what you've seen already. But in the afternoon, I do go around the terminals and I have fun. I just stop by, talk to some people. I know a lot of people in the airport since I've been working there since 2003. That is now 11 years since I ever had a first job at JFK International Airport. So my first job, yeah, this is what I'm going to talk about. My first job was the check-in counter. So my position was called a check-in agent. So I used to check in people for the flight. Yes, it's that person that you see at the counter first. When you come with your tickets, passports, and luggage, I used to be the first person you meet, and I used to check people in, take their tickets, scan their passports, check their bags, and print boarding passes, and tell them how to get to the gate. So that was the first part of the day, and then the next part of the day was going to the gate and actually prepare the aircraft for departure. Not the aircraft, but prepare for the flight. Because once we start boarding, we have to take the tickets from passengers. And you know, it was a fun job. But then after that, they invited me to join another team in the same place, same airline, but the job was about weight and balance. So you balance the aircraft the way that it will not tailgate, will not tail tip, or won't be too heavy in the front. This is why it's called balance. So the job was about balancing the plane, and the way you do it is that you load cargo and bags the way that the aircraft is balanced. And also, it wasn't only about balance, it was about the weight. You cannot exceed certain takeoff weight, and then you should consider the weight of the fuel which for the flights used to be around 40 to 50,000 kilograms or 40 to 50 tons of fuel. That is a transatlantic flight to Switzerland from New York to Zurich or New York to Geneva. And then so you consider all of that and you create a flight loading instructions for the aircraft. So for each flight we used to do this. So then you give those loading instructions to the ramp people, and then ramp people start loading the plane, and then they have to load it according to my instructions, and they can't switch it. Or if they have to switch the pallets or containers, they have to let me know. They actually have to ask me if this is okay to switch them, because there are so many regulations, especially dangerous goods. It's not, as I said, it's not only about weight and it's not only about balance, it's also about dangerous goods. And each of us, every one of us was dangerous goods certified, DG certified. There's a table that you have to follow, the regulation you have to follow. You can't load two pallets that have some dangerous goods, and these dangerous goods can't be loaded next to each other. So we had to work around with this and put something in between. Yeah, there's a lot of rules, and you can all find it online if you want to. Dangerous goods loading regulations. I believe they all the same for the world, but of course for each country there are some regulations that probably just apply in the United States, as I'm talking about here. But I think this is all universal. Like, you can't load oxidizer with something flammable or something like that. I don't remember all these names and terms now, because I haven't done this for like 6 or 7 years now. So no, actually not that. Yeah, I haven't done it for 6 years, because I left this job in 2008. Yeah, in 2008. So I don't do this anymore, but I still remember. You know, it was a fun job. The only thing I disliked about the job is, first, lower pay, very low pay. It really sucked. And second is that you had to work nights and weekends. So this wasn't a regular office job, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. This used to be 3 in the afternoon till midnight, or till 11 or 11:30, depending on how much lunchtime do you get. And you know, it really sucked. I didn't like it at all. I mean, I liked the job, but I didn't like the schedule whatsoever. I just hated it. And of course, some people had Saturday, Sunday off, but when I just started, I never had Saturday and Sunday off, so I had to work on Saturdays and Sundays, right? So my family is, everybody's at home, and my work schedule is on Saturdays and Sundays, and that means when I have a day off, which usually appeared to be Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, I was all alone by myself at home, because my family members, they all go to work, and they go to work Monday through Friday. So this is why I hated this schedule. And of course, once I got a chance to get out of the place, I did right away. And I did it, and it was other jobs and everything, so everything's changed. And finally, for quite a few years now, I have a steady Monday through Friday schedule, and I no longer have all this weekend bullshit. Except for 1 year, 4 years ago, when I had that temporary job at JFK Airport. But I was hoping There was a big hope that it was temporary, and it was temporary. After that, I went back to Monday through Friday again, and I'm happy now. I'm happy about that. Look, there's a plane landing. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the aircraft is landing right next to me, almost. Not really next to me, but on the right. And it looks like there's something's going on in front of us. We might hit some slow traffic. Look, there's a next plane coming right after, one after another. I believe the gap is a minute and a half or something like that. Sometimes it's 2 minutes, but it could be minute and a half, and that's the minimum. I forgot what the minimum is, but I believe it could be even a minute and 20 seconds. Not sure about that. But anyway, the next aircraft is coming, and I looked at the Google Maps just before I left the office, and it was showing everything green on both sides. That's why I came here, and now it looks like I'm getting stuck, and the other side, the outer loop, the outer side is moving. That really sucks, but you know, what can I do? Actually, it started moving, so hopefully it's not gonna be so bad, because I want to go home and just come home and relax. That's all I want right now. I have a lot of videos already. I filmed them during the last couple of weeks, but I just have no time to go and edit them and upload them to YouTube. That's first of all. And second of all, of course, I don't want to just upload all the videos right away and publish them, and it's just gonna be too many videos at the same time. So I'm not looking forward into this, because I don't want people to even have an idea to call me a shitty blogger, because I'm trying not to be. The shitty bloggers, yes, they upload like 5, 6, 10 videos per day, and most of them are pointless. Those videos suck, and so as their authors. All of them suck. But I try not to do this. I try to be slow, because you know, I don't even want to have that name. I don't want anybody calling names on me like this. And shitty bloggers, they can do whatever they want. They got their own audience. If you talk about, I don't know, I guess some women that only just laugh, hee hee ha ha on the camera, then, you know, I guess they got the same audience, and they actually got greater audience, because there are more people that like to watch pointless videos with hee hee ha ha rather than watching something else. Yeah, I guess it's that level. It's, you know, those people who watch TV shows and stuff like that, like talk shows, like girly talk shows, you know, all that crap. I never watched talk shows at all. I mean, it could happen, but maybe like rarely. I know on Russian TV there's a talk show. Is that talk show? Could I call it talk show? I guess it is. So there's a show called like Let's Get Married. Oh man, how low your intellectual level has to be to actually watch that shit. I don't understand it. But since they show it in the prime time, they air it in the prime time in Russia, that means a lot of people actually watch this crap. And unfortunately, that means a lot of people's intellect or IQ is low. I'm sorry to say that, but hopefully not. But please tell me why they have those stupid shows and they air them in the prime time. That has to mean something. I I just hope not everyone watches TV. But I don't know, people who don't watch TV, they are busy. Like me, I don't watch TV. I watch TV maybe a few times a week. But by the way, right now, instead of watching TV, we watch movies on Netflix. And Netflix is really cool. It's only $8 per month, and you watch almost any show, almost any series, any film, any movie, anything is there. But by the way, not every movie is on it, but most of them, and a lot of them. And by the way, yesterday we just finished to watch Lost. And in Russia, for some reason, the name of that movie wasn't Lost. They called it something like To Survive, Остаться в живых. So I don't know why they translated it like that, but the translation is the original movie name is Lost, meaning потерянные. But I don't know, they decided to give it another name in Russia. But anyway, I know I'm too late for like 4 years, because that was aired between the years 2004 and 2010. It was 6 seasons. But we just watched those 6 seasons during the summer. We started sometime in May, or maybe even end of April, and we watched 1 or 2 per day. It's total of 120. So finally yesterday we watched the last one. And what can I say? It wasn't something I expected. I don't like this guy Jack to die, but whoever made it, the scenario, that's what they wanted. So Jack Shepherd died, unfortunately. I mean, as a character, he was a really good guy, but you know, that's what happened. Anyway, I'm out of here, out of this toll road, New Jersey Turnpike. Yep, I just paid toll of $2.65. I'm paying off-peak rate because I entered this roadway. I entered this road before 4:30 p.m. That means before the rush hour. And if you enter the road before the rush hour, you get a little discount. So if I entered after 4:30, the same distance would cost me $3.60. So since I entered before 4:30, the same distance cost me $2.65 instead. What is this guy doing? What the hell is he doing? Are you moving? What the hell is he doing? I don't get it, but whatever. Hey, it looks like he stopped. Okay. Alright, he stopped for, I don't know, some emergency or something. Alright, whatever it is. Yeah, so the same toll road, it could be either $3.60 or $2.65 depending on the time you're traveling. So since I travel during the off-peak hours, I pay a little less, which is only 95 cents difference. But if you consider a month or a year, that comes up to over $400 in savings, which is, it's not big money, but still it's $400, so why not? Yeah, since I have that chance, why not to save money? And traveling before peak hours actually shortens my travel time, because I don't get stuck in traffic, except for Fridays, by the way. And today is Friday. You have seen that I had to move slow. I had to actually sit in traffic today, but that's because it's Friday. Yesterday was very nice, and so is Wednesday and Tuesday. It was the same. It was nice. But it's got a little worse after the schools are back in operation. After the schools opened on September 2nd, I believe. in New Jersey and September 4th in New York State and New York City. Yeah, all schools open at the same, open at different days in different states. So each state decides on their own. Each state decides when the school opens, which is funny. Yeah, for some reason it's not federal. There's no any federal regulations. So yeah, in every state it could be a different day. The first day of school could be different. Oh, so hell, that's what it is. And if somebody doesn't know yet, right now I'm driving on the route 1 and 9. It's called 1 and 9 because it's combined, because at certain point, like right here, it's only one road, but then the road splits into route 1 and route 9. And I guess I will have to stop because yeah, there's no camera here, but I just had to stop. So anyway, it was nice talking to you, and I would make another video in English sometime in a few months maybe, but it has to be pointless. Most likely it will be pointless again, but anyway, you all have a nice day, or whatever the daytime or nighttime you have, you watching this. Bye now.